What's up, man?
Your hair looks fine, Greg.
It
Your
doesn't
hair looks
though.
great.
But also, can you see all the gray
That's
in the
fine.
beard? You see all that?
Dude.
Oh yeah, you got a little silver in there too.
Silver fox.
What's been going on? What have you been doing? I feel like you guys are more open than we are, so you're actually living life again.
Oh, we're right back to normal, man. I'm down there doing the hot tub on Broadway and dancing in the hot tub while it goes down the street. That's me, man. No, it's totally open. I mean, it's like nothing ever closed. As long as you are fully vaccinated, you can do whatever you want.
When did you get to play your first show in front of fans?
I feel like I've been playing a few, because I played down in Florida where COVID only happens on weekends, I guess. I don't know.
Not
It's
even
like this
weekends,
weird
just
thing.
never, I guess. Yeah.
Not even weekends. It's just, but we did that. We did a full band show in February.
Holy smokes!
There hasn't been a lot of them, but there hasn't been a lot of them.
Since
But
the
like,
unofficial reopening in your area, take me through the first show back.
Yeah, it's awesome. Real people and people clapping and instant gratification of, getting to play in front of people. I mean, that's what it's all about. But I'm really looking forward to coming back where, people know my name. It's like a Cheers
People
episode.
know you there. What are you talking about?
I mean, people, I know they sort of do. They're getting to know me, and it's great, and I really appreciate it. But I just want to come back to Alberta, hang out with all my Alberta fans and friends.
I was going to save this for the end of the interview, but you've already made it an easy transition for me. We're going to do a little Canadian trivia because you want to come back up to Canada and see us again. So, okay. Are you ready?
No.
I'm not sure I know these. If I didn't have the answers
now I'm ready.
I'm not sure I would. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, good. Now I'm ready.
Who was the first NHL player to score 50 goals in one season?
I think it's Mario Lemieux. Is it Wayne Gretzky?
Aaron. Before that.
Like how much?
Who's the goal scoring trophy named after?
50. Gretzky, isn't
it? The Rocket.
Oh, the Rocket Richard.
There you go.
See? Hey, I wasn't even alive then, so I don't.
When I was, I got a little salt and pepper in my beard. Do you think I was alive then?
Dude, you're already dying it. You're dying it. I know you are.
You told me in confidence you would never reveal my secrets. You sat in your trailer at BVJ and you said, I'll never tell anybody.
I'll never tell anybody. Sorry. I let it slip.
Who are you cheering for? Out of who's left in the NHL playoffs, who are you cheering for?
I don't care anymore. My Preds are out.
Good attitude. Okay, perfect. I love that.
Great attitude. What a guy. Oh, man, I don't know. I just don't want, I mean, it's hard because my wife's from Carolina, and I hate Carolina right now, so it's just hard. I mean, it's just hard to cheer.
One Canadian team, then. Would you back the Jets or the Canadiens?
The Canadiens.
There it is. All right, Canadian question number 2. Are you drinking what are you drinking over there? Like a bubbly?
A Michael Bublé.
Oh, I see. I knew it was a bubbly. That's how much my wife drinks of these ridiculous things. I know it can when I see it from all these miles away.
I love them. I live on them.
It tastes like TV static. I tried one time and I hated it.
Tastes like TV static. You know what? I never used to like any kind of sparkling water or anything like that. But there's something weird about like when you go on the road and you get tired of just drinking regular water. Like now the guys and I, like, we have to have sparkling water.
That's
like
when I drink street water. If I'm sick of regular water, I just drink street water.
Oh, well, we're a little more bougie than that, I think. So
just go suck a puddle. Do you ever question why you accept interviews with me? Like
all the time. But I always get something out of it. I get like this time I have like a brand new insult for when somebody cuts me off in traffic. I'm gonna roll my window down and go, "Suck a puddle," and they won't know what hit them.
All right, question number 2. This is ridiculous. Canada is home to the oldest brewery in North America, which was established in 1786. What is the name of the brewery?
Molson Canadian Brewery. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This one, as the new morning show on Country 105 in Calgary, if you don't get this right, you don't get to come visit my new show. Okay?
No pressure.
Which famous cocktail was invented in Calgary?
I think I know what it is, but I'm scared because we've had arguments about this before. My band loves to drink these, so we did our homework. I think it was Calgary. Is it the Caesar?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Look at you nailing this.
2
Now
out
you
of
get to
3
come
ain't
visit my
bad,
show.
yo.
All right, last one. Which artist is the only Canadian female member of the Grand Ole Opry?
Terri Clark.
Nailed it. Did you grow up listening to Terri?
I love Terri Clark.
Yeah.
My favorite ever Terri Clark story ever is I had all her albums growing up. Big fan. She I
You
met
just
her.
burp bubbly into my ear?
Yes. Did you hear that?
I hear it. Like I can taste it.
So I did. Okay. So what was my Terri Clark story? So we're in Nashville and we're in the George Jones Museum or George Jones Bar or something. It's for, I think it's ACMs or something like that, or CMAs or one of those award shows, and there was like a watch party or whatever, and Terri was there. And so I saw her standing over there. And I was like, she was talking to a few people that I knew, and we started talking. So I went over there and I was like, "Hey, I'm Aaron," and she's like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you." And she kind of turns and starts talking or whatever, and then she turns back to me and she's like, "So like, what do you do?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm a country artist, and I've been I've been doing pretty well in Canada, and I think at this time we had like." Woman of Love and Lonely Drum out, and we were doing pretty good. And I was just like, yeah, I'm on Warner, and I'm dropping all these names, and she stops and she goes, "Oh, S word," and goes, "Am I supposed to know you?" And I laughed so hard. And I said, no. I mean, in her defense, she doesn't live up in Canada. She's not listening to the radio, so it's not like she knows. And I certainly don't care. I mean, I thought it was hilarious. She was like, "Am I supposed to know you?" It was really great, and
But
she's a wonderful person.
now that's going to be my new favorite insult. Am I supposed to know you? Go
Am I
suck a
supposed to
puddle.
know you? Go suck a puddle. I love Suck a Puddle. I think it's great.
Tell us about the new single. I was just listening to it before the interview. It's got a great vibe to it. It's got great energy. It's a great summer windows down kind of tune. Tell me about it.
Yeah, super excited. Song is called "Boy Like Me," and yeah. Can I answer the question, please? Thank you. Boy Like Me, you're actually in for a treat because we get our groceries delivered here, and they might just run up these stairs and deliver these groceries while we're
And
on this interview.
I derail the question. You say I derail the question, and you're talking about your groceries.
Okay, so "Boy Like Me" is a song that I wrote with Michael August and Skip Black. I wrote Lonely Drum and Skip Black. I wrote a lot of songs with him, and we got in there that day, and we were taught. He had the Skip had the title, and I thought it was just such a great hook, and I was like, man, if we could write this where it had like some major tempo to it, where we could throw it into the live show and it would fit in and people could sing along and have fun and get to hear, still have the like a really great lyric, because I try and hang my hat on having some great lyrics. And and then and just have a song that we could just rock out, throw into the set, and it would just kick butt. And this is what we came up with, and I'm so excited about it. I think it's just going to do so well for us. So.
Why'd you love the lyrics so much? Why'd you fall in love with the lyric and the hook first?
I'd never heard it before. I'd never heard that idea before or that thought before, and so I was like, that's really great. And it kind of feels like where I'm at in my life. I'm not foreshadowing at all. Like when you hear the song, there's no foreshadow involved. And there's nothing going on between V and I that is going to be absolutely life changing, other than, how lucky she is that she gets to wake up next to this every morning. It has not, other than that, there's nothing else going on, but it's just fun to think about. And obviously relationships take next steps at some point. So, I think, we've got a good future ahead of us. Let's just say that.
When you're going to come up and play for us, you talk about where's it going to fit into the set. How do you make that judgment call when it's a new song and it's a banger like that? Is that something that you want to place in the middle of a set? Do you want to do it off the very top? Where do you think it's going to fit right now in your brain?
Right now in my head, I feel like it's in the middle of the set somewhere. But I do also see the song kind of slipping into being that first out of the gate kind of rocker at some point, and I feel like, much like Good Old Bad Days is for us. I mean, that we literally went in to write a show opener, and that's what we came up with, and we've opened every show with it since we've had it. So it's definitely that song that kind of just smacks you in the face when you get in there. But I think this one really, this is just next level to me. I love the production of it. It feels live. It feels so great. You can sing along with it, and I don't know what else to say. I'm just excited.
I talk about how it's a great, like when I listen to it, I'm thinking driving around, windows down, summer day. It sounds great, right? But I want to bring you into my show. We do what we call a one call debate. The debate is, when you're driving on a summer hot day, would you rather have your window down or the AC on? If you could only pick one.
Window down.
Oh, that's not right. Why do you say that?
Because I'm the guy who wants to let everybody else know what he's doing. A
like
little
when
bit
you're
of a
rocking
performer.
out, or
That was
my
me
thing is
jamming out
like,
to Bug Me.
there's too much wind, there's bugs that come in. You're not worried about any of that?
No, God. Dude, I sit out here at the bugs every night. Bugs are my friends out here. I'll sit out here on this deck until midnight unless I'm like told not to. And
No
I'll go
bug
in.
that throws you off. You're like, even if a moth or a wasp or a June bug, there's no bug that throws you off.
Okay, there's a few bugs that throw me off, but still, I light the tiki torches and I do what I possibly can to make sure that the bugs don't get me.
Has
But like
that been sort of
V
your,
doesn't even come outside. Like
because of the bugs?
she'd be like you. She'd be like AC, and she doesn't like any of that. Whereas
I
I'm
knew I
like
liked her.
I like to I'll roll all my windows down. And when I take my dogs for a ride, I roll all the windows down. It's just me. But when V's in the car, I can roll the back ones down for the dogs, but I can't roll down hers.
That little palace you're sitting out right now, where you want to sit out till midnight, the tiki torches are up. Was that sort of like your zen place, your mental health place during the pandemic, where you could just feel okay with the crazy world around you? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, don't pay attention to the house. It's not painted yet. Not allowed to look at that. Big. Me and the dogs hung out here a lot while we were, sitting around trying to figure out what the heck was going on. But yeah, it's been, the dogs are a big part of our life, and they've definitely helped us through this whole thing. And they're happy no matter what. So it's been great to be around that. And I don't know that we'll ever get back to what it was before. Like in this household, I know my wife works, in the business, but she's done most of her work here at the house. And I think that's what we've learned, is that, we don't have to go into an office to get work done. And so, it's one of those things where, I think it's going to change a lot of things permanently. All I really care about is just getting back out there on the road to play more. So,
because that's what would be so hard, because I'm a creative person. I know what it's like to not perform in the way that you do it, but perform. And when you can't do that, there's a real part inside you that's missing. And so did you pick up a new hobby during the pandemic when you were locked down, or what did you focus your attention into?
The biggest thing that got me through it was like my fans, and we started a fan club, not knowing that COVID was gonna hit and all that stuff. But I started a fan club, and we have I have the best fans in the world, and that just truly care about what I'm writing and what I'm doing, and so I really like connected with them, and we kind of, in a way, we kind of all got together and helped each other through it. I mean, we got a lot of fans up in Canada that I know they've had it a lot worse off than I have down here, and so I've been there for them, and they've been there for me, and it's just it's been a thing that we've really had to just fight through together, and and that was a big part of my COVID experience. Was I played a lot of online shows for them, and I've been able to feed them new music and get kind of feedback on it. And one song in particular we recorded for the new EP because they told me they would hate me if I didn't, and I like to be liked, so we recorded it. I'm kidding, the song is wonderful too, but it's like that, we really developed a relationship, and that's probably something I don't know that I'd been able to do if COVID didn't hit us. So
What's the song?
the song's called About Mexico.
Tell me more.
It's a song I wrote with Marcus Hummon and Bart Butler. Marcus wrote God Bless Broken Road. It's kind of a whole different vibe, a different count. I don't even know what the count is, but it's just a very interesting song that's just about a couple, saying, what do you think about Mexico? What if we went out there and did this for a little while? And so I'm excited about it because I feel like people will want to be taking trips in the very near future as soon as they can get out up there, and so I think it'll fit really, really well on this new EP. And we're living in the land of EPs now. We're kind of, I have mixed feelings about it. I'm a big fan of full records and full, and creating something that all fits together. But I do understand that people consume musically a lot differently than they used to.
When do we expect the new EP?
I would say after summer, probably. In the fall, we'll be able to drop that, and then we've got another one ready and raring to go right behind it. So lots of new music.
You mentioned About Mexico. If you could take the one place in the entire world on your perfect dream vacation in your brain right now, where is it?
Hawaii.
Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, neither of us.
So first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
First time. You go to Maui or something like that?
Yeah, something I don't even know. I haven't even researched it. I need to.
And then what do? Are you a lay on the beach guy, or are you like an adventure around the island guy? Are you?
I'm the guy who, like, in theory wants to lay on the beach, but then I get there and I can't sit still. So I would be doing something. I don't know. Might be touring around or something, but yeah.
My wife can't handle it with me because I'm the same as you. You and I are both jitterbugs. And
yeah,
can you just sit? No, play football with me. Watch me do it. Like, can you just
throw this frisbee? V is the same way. We're very lucky.
Very lucky, and weirdly alike. And it's probably good we live far away from each other because I think you'd probably get me into a lot of trouble.
I was looking at it the other way around, but.
Last question, and I apologize that you have to answer this, but welcome to an interview with Gregg Reynolds. Bringing you into the show, Mindy Kaling, after watching the Friends reunion special, admitted that Matthew Perry on Friends was her sexual awakening as a young person. Who was your celebrity sexual awakening?
Wow, that's easy. It's an easy answer. Well, actually, it's between two females. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Can't Hardly Wait, and Rachel Leigh Cook, and She's All That.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 movies I didn't think would be referenced. I thought it would be a TV show or something like that. Like mine was Topanga, Boy Meets World.
Oh, well, yeah, Topanga. Come on. That's amazing. She's great. She's on my list too.
Did you have posters and stuff, or did you just
dude. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had them all. That was back in the days when you had dial-up internet, and then like I would like print out these posters of like them and put them on my wall. Yeah, it was like a 6-day project. Yeah.
Nobody can call anybody because you've been using the internet for 6 straight days.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm trying to print this picture of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I love it. All right, buddy. Well, I can't wait to see you in person again. All the love to you and your wife, and I can't wait to start spinning the new tune.
I love it. Hope you're well, buddy. We'll see you soon.
See you, brother.